Now, using the exact same methods, I'm going to go ahead and create layers 3 and 4 of our Blinkie. Okay, now from our layers palette, you can see that we have all 4 layers of our sample Blinkie, layers 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've turned off the visibility on all but layer 1, and that is by clicking on this little icon, the little eyeball, and if you click it on and off, the visibility goes on and off accordingly. Now to turn this into a Blinkie, we need to go to our menu, go to Window, and Animation. Our animation dialog box will appear. Now sometimes it'll appear like this, and don't panic. All you need to do is go down to this little icon on the bottom, Convert to Frame Animation, click that, and you'll get the proper dialog box. In the dialog box, you can see that we have one layer, which corresponds to layer 1. It also says that this layer is going to blink for 10 seconds, which is awfully long for a Blinkie. So I'm going to go ahead and click that down facing button and click on 0.5 or half a second. Now I want layer 2 to be my next blink. So I'm going to create a new layer by clicking on the new layer icon. I'm going to go over to my layer palette. I'm going to turn off the visibility of layer 1 and turn on the visibility of layer 2. Then I'm going to do the same thing for layer 3. Click the new layer icon, turn off the visibility for layer 2, turn on the visibility for layer 3, and the very same for layer 4. Now I have all 4 layers of my Blinkie in the animation frame. Now you will notice that on this little part of this dialog box, it asks what looping options you want. Do you want this just to play once, or do you want it to play continuously? Click on the down facing arrow and choose forever, and then go ahead and click on the play button, which is the right facing triangle, and now you can see your Blinkie. Isn't it just fabulous? I love it. Now go ahead and I'm going to push stop because I just want to tell you a couple of things. First of all, although the clarity on this Blinkie does not look all that great, it's because it's enlarged. And when it is on your signature on a forum, it's going to look a lot more clear. The second thing I want to let you know is we only have 4 layers for our Blinkie. You are not limited in any way, shape, or form by the number of layers that you have for your Blinkie. So you can create as many layers as you want. There is a scroll bar down here. You are not limited at all. Any little change that you do, you can go ahead and change the blink time. Allowed for that. Now, the name of my website is Ivy Scraps, so I might want to make that appear longer. So I'm going to go ahead and click that down facing arrow, and I'm going to make that go for, let's say, 2 seconds. And let's watch this. We're going to click play and watch how that changes. You can see that that layer stays on for longer. And that's another way that you can go ahead and change your Blinkie. Another thing that you can do is go to that down facing arrow and click other. And you can set this for any amount of time that you want. Just remember that to use your decimals, so 0.5 is half a second, 0.25 is a quarter of a second, and so on and so forth. And you can go ahead and create whatever effects you want in your Blinkie. And however complicated or simple you want it is limited only by your imagination. The final thing with making your Blinkie is how to save it. And to save your Blinkie, you want to go to File, Save for Web and Devices. And then in the right hand side of this window, you want to make sure that GIF or GIF, however you pronounce it, is selected. And then just hit save and go ahead and navigate to where you want to save your Blinkie. Don't forget to name it, and then just hit save. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please remember to go to www.ivyscraps.com for a written tutorial to follow along with this video tutorial. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.